Hey, left Fifth Avenue Tap Room, came over here way out west. Kirk, what's going on? We got Kirk Luchman here, former Florida State basketball player, 93 to 97. So years?
It's okay. It's okay. I came in right after the Elite Eight team in '93. We had some fun my first few years. At least I had some fun, and then we got serious my senior year, and we did a 20-win season and lost to Michigan in the NIT. So can't complain.
So out of all those games and with Coach Kennedy,
that's right.
With all those games that you're involved with, what would be a game that not either you played in or that you witnessed, that something that you were there for? What would be one of those highlight games?
We had a couple, but I think my most favorite game ever was my junior year against North Carolina in Chapel Hill in the Dean Dome. It was their senior night, so it was their last home game of the season. And we went up there and we beat them on national television.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. And we weren't really good that year, so it was kind of one of those just luck of the draw type games. And we came out on fire, and Dickie V was calling the game, and we beat them down pretty good.
So tell us the experience of playing in the Dean Dome, because for people that have never been up there, just how amazing of an experience that is to just be in the stands. What's it like being courtside on the court?
Yeah, it's really awesome. Actually, the best part of the stadium is when you go to shoot around, because it's empty. You get to walk around, and the big booster section is all movie theater type seats, which are right on the court, which is just cool. It's just, you don't really see that, and it's probably the best lit gym I've ever played in, as far as lighting and shooting, and it's just a really, really nice stadium.
So tell me about how do you think Florida State this year, and I know we're a couple months out from basketball season and stuff, but what do you think the guys are going to look like this year after the success that they had last year, and almost a disappointing end to the season last year?
Yeah, a little disappointing. Lost to Cincinnati, hurt. They weren't as good as us. We kind of played down to them. But, those outgoing seniors, Luke Laux, David Stolkes, Xavier Gibson, they're the most winning senior class in the history of Florida State. So, those guys got it done. Coach Hamilton's done a great job. He's kind of pulled us out of the old Coach Robinson area where we were going 3-20, and now we're perennial NCAA tournament team. And we got an ACC championship. There's no one that should be complaining on the booster side. I know that.
Not at all. And maybe we'll start to fill up the Civic Center.
Maybe one day.
That's what that would be.
We'll get there.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
It's other than, because we actually play basketball other than Duke and North Carolina at home. I don't know if everybody out there knew that, but we do. Obviously. Well, actually, I would compare our basketball fans to Miami football fans.
Ooh, that hurts. But you know what? It is a football school.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little bit of time for the fans to come around and see that there actually is another sport besides football in the great city of Tallahassee. And Coach Ham's doing a great job.
Now, where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay.
So I'm a damn Yankee. I'm one of those that came down and I stayed. So I appreciate the hospitality. I've been down here since '93.
So you never left after college? You just stuck around?
Yeah, I went overseas for a couple of years to play professionally.
Yeah, that's right. And you played in Germany, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I played in Germany.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. It's habit. I can't help it. I got beat too much as a kid, so it comes out naturally. I moved to Orlando for a few years as well, but I came back, and I'm glad to be back in Tallahassee.
Now, you're not on because you're one of our sponsors, but we thank you for being one of our sponsors.
Problem.
And since you're one of our sponsors, we'll do a plug for your wonderful pizza.
Thank you.
Tell us about Marco's Pizza and how you and Lewis got involved in that.
Marco's Pizza has actually been around for about 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a new brand. It was started up in the Toledo, Ohio area.
Go Rockets.
Yeah, by a gentleman that came over from Italy direct. He made his pizza on fresh dough, fresh cheeses, and has built a pizza empire really. And the corporate people took Marco's countrywide a few years ago, and that's why it's new to everyone else. But in Toledo, it's been 30 years that they've been around.
Oh wow, it's some wonderful pizza, and your delivery drivers are probably some of the best that I've ever seen. This was before that he became a sponsor, but just awesome delivery drivers.
Well, thank you.
Tell us, I know that do you actually still eat your pizza, or do you just every once in a while? When you first got involved, were you eating it all the time? And
yeah, I love pizza.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I got into the business for a reason, and I probably ate my own product 2 or 3 times a week for the first about year and a half, and I got up to a good sizable weight. So a few months ago, I decided I'm gonna cut back a little bit, and it's helped me lose some weight. So.
Do they have other products other than pizza that people can order?
We actually do. What I eat now is I eat our salads. We have great subs. We have chicken wings, cheesy bread. We have a dessert called a Cinna Square, which is I just stay away from, period, because it's so good. My wife still gets it all the time. She enjoys it, and so we have a wide breadth of products.
Now, we're involved with something that I think is pretty cool, and I'm not just saying that because we're involved with this, but I think that anybody out there, we've been talking about the last couple of weeks on the show, but actually this upcoming weekend, we're doing something with Lori Wilkie at the Clarn Country Club. Why don't you explain to everybody what we're involved with this?
Well, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hosting the first annual Tallahassee Open Kickball Classic, and it's going to be benefiting a friend of mine, Aubrey Boyd. Aubrey was tragically hurt in a flag football accident back in '94, it's my sophomore year. He was upended and landed on his neck and was paralyzed basically from the neck down.
Now, for everybody out there that's not aware of who Aubrey is, why don't you let everybody know who Aubrey is?
Yeah, Aubrey was a point guard at Florida State right before I came to school, and he was a highly touted 6'8" point guard, which back then was very unusual. Yeah. And he was a really good player for Coach Kennedy. And he's a great guy. I mean, after he left college, he went to go work in community centers to help little kids.
Oh, wow.
And that's what he was doing. He was playing football with a bunch of little kids, and just got hurt. So as a former Knoll basketball player, I think it's part of our job as Seminoles to help him out and make sure he has the funds to continue to live a good life.
Now, you can find all the information out about this on Facebook with the Tallahassee Kickball Open is where you can go on there. And we still need a couple teams, and it's only $400 for 15 people to sign up. And that's a double elimination tournament that we're doing something that's probably never been done in the country, but we're actually playing kickball on the fairways of a country club.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so much fun.
I can't wait. It's going to be a unique experience for everyone. We're going to have a great time. We're all going to get some suntans. And it's just going to be a blast.
It will be. And then when you're not playing, that Clarn Country Club is opening up their pool to everybody that's involved with the tournament, and Cone Distributing is bringing out beer. So what better way to help a great former Seminole than to come out and just play kickball all day? And kickball now is not like kickball that you remember as an elementary school student. Kickball is now fast pitch. It's an amazingly competitive game. There's 50, 60,000 people playing leagues all across America and everything. It's a lot of fun. But I'm just looking forward to that. How's your team going to do? Because we're playing against each other.
Probably. I'm just hoping I don't pull a hamstring. That's my goal for the day. But we should be okay. A bunch of people from Marco's will be there, and also from the insurance company I work for, they'll be there, and it's going to be a blast.
It is. We've got the Tallahassee Seminole Club. I know they have a team. Our friends at Hotel Duval have a team. I've got a team. I think some of the people from the Kickball League I play in have a team. It's just going to be great. Kirk Luchman, find him on Facebook. Well, Marco's Pizza on Facebook.
Yep.
And then also your foundation.
Yep.
KASL, Castle Foundation. They're on Facebook. Yep. And also KASL or Castle Foundation on Twitter. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you follow them on Facebook. Great guy, Kirk.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you for everything. We'll see you out in the kickball field this Saturday.
You got it.